We now go to the next test, that is the alternate angles test. So now we are using the alternate angles to prove that the lines given are parallel. So if a pair of alternate angles formed by a transversal of two lines are congruent, then the two lines are parallel. So any pair of alternate angles, if they are formed by a pair of lines, then and if they are congruent, then we say that the lines are parallel. So we have here a pair of lines. Which are the alternate angles? Alternate means one on the right side and one on the left side of the transversal. So you can see here angle A and angle B. Angle A is on the left side and angle B is on the right side of the transversal N, and N is the transversal. Which are the lines? Line L and line M. So let us write what is given. Line N is the transversal of which lines? Line L and line M. So I write here of line L and line M. Which are the congruent pair of alternate angles? One on the left side, the other on the right side. So angle A and angle B. So I will write angle A and angle B is a congruent pair of alternate angles. So if they are congruent, then their measure is equal to each other. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B. What have we to prove? Then the two lines are parallel. So the second part of the statement is saying then the two lines are parallel. And which lines are we talking about? Line L and line M. So what are we to prove? Line L is parallel to line M. So we write here line L parallel to line M. Now how do we start the proof here? We first see the pair of angles which form a linear pair. Look here, we have here angle A and angle C. These two angles, if you join them together, they form the straight line here. Therefore, they form a linear pair. So we can say angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees because they form a linear pair. So I write here angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Reason, angles in a linear pair. But what do we have? We already know that angle A is equal to angle B. It was given to us. So I write here, but angle A is equal to angle B, and that was given to us. That means what can I do? I can put this angle B in place of this because angle A is equal to angle B and get a statement that angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Right? What I did first? First I wrote a pair of angles which form a linear pair. Then I said but angle A equal to angle B, that was what was given to us, that is here, and I wrote it down here. So once I wrote it down here, in the first statement, wherever angle A is there, I can put angle B. So what happens? Therefore, angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. Once I write this, I also identify that what are angle B and angle C actually? They are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So I write, but angle B and angle C are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. And in interior angles test, what did we say? That if the interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. So angle B plus angle C is 180 degrees, and we are saying angle B and angle C are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Therefore, line L parallel to line M. From where did we get it? By using this interior angles test. we use the interior angles test, which confirmed that if a pair of alternate angles which are formed by a pair of lines are congruent, then the lines will be parallel. So here we came to a point where we use the interior angles and saw that the sum of the interior angles is 180 degrees. Therefore, the interior angles are supplementary. So, we say that the lines are parallel, and this property is called the alternate angles test of parallel lines, because we have used here the alternate angles and then proved that the lines are parallel. Similarly, we will prove using the corresponding angles.